Amazon, real estate, or cryptocurrency? Which one should you be investing in? Why not all? So for the first time ever, I'm going to be breaking down my investment strategy, my investment portfolio, as well as my income and where they come from. Now, before we dive into this, I just want to make a brief statement that I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm just showing you guys a little bit about how my portfolio looks and the different ways that I utilize cryptocurrency, real estate, and selling on Amazon to build my wealth as well as create an income. So here's a chart of my investments. This isn't going to be exact to a percentage. This is mainly for illustrative purposes only. That way you guys can visually see where it's at. And I'll get into explaining where I came up with these percentages, okay? Here you'll see Amazon is the biggest, okay? Now, e-com is going to be my different Shopify stores, any websites that I have outside of Amazon that sell physical or web-based products. Real estate. I am currently only buying, fixing, and selling property. I'm not really doing any rentals at the moment, and I'll get into that a little bit later. Cryptocurrency. So this is altcoins as well as some of the bigger coins like Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin at 5%. Now, before you guys crucify me and click off this video, I'll get into that a little bit later as well. Stocks is going to be 10%, all right? Then silver and gold, 5%. So why is Amazon the biggest slice of the pie? The way I try to look at things, I'm a little bit frugal. Now, we all know the more risk, the more reward. But I look at Amazon as my main income, okay? This is my main source of income. This is also the least risky of all of them, okay? My products are never going to depreciate. My products are never going to get lost. My products are never going to sell at a detrimentally lower price. They're always going to retain value. The brand is always going to grow through Amazon. My residual customer base is always going to grow, meaning that my Amazon business is always going to grow. It's always going to be sustainable in its growth, okay? And the reason why I invest more into Amazon is because, like I said, it is the least risky investment, okay? And I do get a nice return. So, typically in any investment you want to do, anybody will tell you over 10% is good because we all know, we all have a bank account where we get 0.1%. But in the e-com world, I like to see 30 to 50% plus. And that's really what I shoot for in any investment that I make, 30% being the bare minimum. I've been able to achieve 30 to 50% ROI on all of my Amazon businesses, all my Amazon products. The beautiful thing about Amazon is when you invest the money, how can you invest money into your Amazon business to make it grow? Where there's multiple ways. Number one being advertising, okay? Different advertising platforms and channels to grow your pre-existing brands and products. Now, for all of you that don't know me and this is your first time watching this video, I'm a private label seller. I specialize in private labeling on Amazon, and what that basically is manufacturing your own product, your own brand, all right, and then selling it through Amazon versus selling other people's products, all right? So I'm able to grow that brand exponentially through different advertising platforms. I'm able to grow my product selection, okay, my product catalog that I offer to the consumers, which in the long term is going to boost my conversion. It's going to boost my UPT or units per transaction, and we'll get into that in another video. But the more I invest into it, the more it grows, okay? Through advertising, through new products, etc. Now, e-com, how can I be investing in e-com? The same thing. All of my stores, I can invest in SEO so that they rank for highly searched keywords or money keywords that are going to receive more impressions. I can spend more, double down on Facebook ads. I can order new product, find new product, hire influencers, etc. These two are going to have virtually no risk. If you know what you're doing and you make educated decisions, like I always talk, you eliminate the unknown, there is no risk. Now, real estate, all right, the next biggest slice of the pie. What I'm currently doing is I'm taking all the profit or a percentage of the profit from Amazon and everything else that I invest in, and I funnel it into real estate, okay? There's virtually no risk for me with real estate either, and I'll get into that a little bit later, but the formula that I'm using is I take a percentage of the profit from everything, I move it into real estate, and then what I do is I fix them, okay, and then sell them. Now, I usually have a threshold of about 6 months. If it does not sell within 6 months, I'll refinance it. And when I refinance it, I get 75% loan to value, okay? So if the house hypothetically is worth $100,000, I refinance it, I'm going to get 75K back, so I have 25K in the house. 9 times out of 10, after the rehab, I'm going to get all my money back, and that's just equity sitting anyway. It's not physical liquid funds that's sitting there. So what I'll do is then I'll rent it, and it will remain on the market. That way I'm not losing any money, I'm not paying property taxes out of pocket, etc. Cryptocurrency. Why is cryptocurrency at 5%? A lot of people are making a lot of money with cryptocurrency. There is a nice room there for people to make money. The reason why it's one of the smaller slices of the pie is because it is one of the most volatile, okay? There's a lot of volatility. It is a little bit more of a speculative investment, meaning that for me, it's strictly kind of a gamble, okay? Any money that I have invested in cryptocurrency, if it flops and goes to zero, it will not impact me. Yes, it will impact my net worth, my total net worth. Yes, it'll be a nice little hit, but my other operations, my other businesses will not be affected by it. If this shoots to 10x, 20x, 50x, 100x, that's just, let's just say, a cherry on top of the pie, okay? Gravy on top of the mashed potatoes. And that's the way I'm looking at it, because I'm not a professional stock trader or chart reader or anything like that, and I don't plan on doing so. The reason why I have it in my portfolio is because I do see the potential there to grow my money, and it is a nice asset. Part of any portfolio, I do recommend having a small slice of that pie be speculative or something with a little bit more higher risk or more volatility, because the payoff can be so much higher. And it's just nice to differentiate and diversify your portfolio. Stocks are going to be a little bit more modest. They're going to be a little bit less risky. And the stocks that I invest in, I don't short them. I don't check the markets. I just gradually put a little bit of money in there, and then I forget it. It's for a long term. And if you guys want me to dive a little bit more into this, let me know in the comments. I'll make another video and I'll dive into everything that I'm investing in, the stocks, the cryptocurrencies, etc. But they're mainly going to be in bonds, Amazon, companies that I really believe in, that I do business with, that I don't see going anywhere. So Google, Amazon, all right? Let's move over to the other small one, which is going to be silver and gold. Now, my investment strategy is a combination of both, half bullion, half numismatic pieces, okay? So what is bullion? What is a numismatic piece? Bullion is basically the cheapest way to buy silver or gold. It's not going to be a speculative, or it's not going to be a commemorative piece or something that's going to have numismatic value. It's just going to be the weight of the precious metal, whether it be an ounce, a quarter ounce, 10 ounce. It's just basically a bar or a coin, okay? Now, what is numismatic pieces? Numismatic pieces, there's different types of companies that make different brands of silver and gold. They make different collection sets. So, for instance, one of the most popular is the Australian Mint, which is going to be the Perth, okay? The Perth Mint comes out with different types of numismatic coins each month, every year. They make a small limited run. Once the run is up, what happens is they increase in numismatic value. The harder they are to find, the less that are left. If none are left, that's going to increase that coin's rarity, as well as the numismatic value will go up. Now, the thing I like about numismatic pieces, and I will tell you I own more numismatic pieces than bullion, is not only do you get the numismatic value, you also get the increase in the bullion weight. So you get the weight of the coin plus the numismatic value from the rarity. We're not going to go into that too deep. If you guys want to know more about that, I can do that. But this is pretty much a chart of how my investments look like and the different percentages based on risk, okay? Now, let's move to the next slide. I'll see my income. You guys see my investments. Now you're going to see the percentage of what comes from my income, okay? So the biggest one here you'll see blue is Amazon Ecom. I put them both together. That's any website that I own, any company that I own, any brand that I own, any products on Amazon, etc. That's going to account for 50% of my gross income, okay? Like I said, this is the least risky, all right? If you know what you're doing, you make educated decisions, you follow the formula, and you learn the process, you cannot go wrong. This thing is easy to scale, easy to blow up. All right. Next to that, you'll see real estate. Real estate is going to count for 20%. Like I said, I take money from here, I put it in here, all right, and then I turn it over. And I'll get into that in the last slide. The next biggest one you're going to see is the course. So the course has been doing pretty good. We have several hundred members now. It's been blowing up. I haven't been, really advertising it or anything like that, but come 2018, I am going to be advertising it a little bit more. I'm going to be adding to the course. So currently it's about 8 hours long. I've got about 5 or 6 modules I want to add to it. So the course has been doing really good. We've been changing a lot of people's lives. There's been a lot of people quitting their jobs, leaving the 9-to-5 rat race. A lot of people on there become financially free, location independent. It's just been a great thing. Next to this, you're going to see I've got 3 little pies at about 3 little slices of the pie at about 5% each. Consultations, all right? So currently I have not been doing, once I released the course, I stopped doing consultations for regular individuals or personal sellers, I like to call them. There's been a high demand of people asking me, so I think I'm going to release a live consultation, a 1v1 for people in the course as well as other personal sellers. But currently I'm only doing it for brand owners, business owners that are doing over $1 million a year. So that accounts for about 5% of my income. Crypto, I threw that in there. It's about 5% of the income. You don't see anything in here from my stocks or my bullion or my gold and silver, because I don't look at that as a passive income builder. I look at that as kind of like a hedge, a protection on my net worth. Do they go up in value? Yes. Do I depend on it? No. Cryptocurrency, I've got 2 different strategies. I have my hold. So, my Litecoin, my Ethereum, my Bitcoin, I'm holding for the long term. And then my altcoins, I'm trying to short them, buy them on the low, on the dip, wait till they get up to about 100%, 50 to 100%, and then dump them for a nice profit, rinse and repeat. So I've got that in there. I've been making some decent amount of money on my altcoins. And then you can see the affiliate marketing. So Jungle Scout or any other software platform that I am an affiliate marketer for, that I use, that I believe in, it's not about, this is only 5% because this isn't my main income. I'm not an affiliate marketer, but there are softwares, programs that coincide with my course that I use in each and every day for my other businesses that I believe in. So I do recommend them, and yes, I do get a small affiliate fee, affiliate commission. There is no increased fee on your end. It's just something that, it helps support me a little bit, and that's how that works pretty much. Now let's go into the third slide, my strategy. So I showed you guys my investments. I showed you guys my income, where it's coming from. Now let's talk about my strategy. I kept telling you guys we'll get to this. So the main thing is Amazon and e-com. That's always going to be the biggest piece of the pie for me. That's what I specialize in. That's what I believe in. That's what I'm passionate about. Okay. Amazon is very, very, very insane. There's a lot of opportunity there. Before, it used to be very hard to grow a brand, grow a business selling physical products. Amazon has made it incredibly easy. Before that, it was eBay, and it was still hard on eBay. The fees, the logistics, just things didn't make sense. With Amazon, there is an insane amount of opportunity. And the reason I love Amazon so much is each and every person has the same opportunity on Amazon. You doesn't worry about your credit score. Doesn't matter how smart you are. Doesn't matter if you went to college or not. Doesn't matter your race, your ethnicity, your religion. None of that stuff matters. Everybody is equal opportunity on Amazon. It just boils down to how hungry are you. So the people that take initiative, they dive in, they learn a process, they learn from a mentor, and they really take this thing seriously, you can get insane results. It's not a scam. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's an actual business model that is working if you're willing to put in the time. All right, so you'll see I grow my brands through Amazon and e-com. So e-com being mainly Shopify. I have a couple Weebly sites, but Shopify is very powerful. All right, now I grow brands. So I build brands. Underneath those brands are a series of horizontal products, different products that feed off each other, that are relevant to each other. And then I rinse and repeat and build other brands. So let's just say you got the outdoors, that will be a brand. Let's say you have beauty, that's a brand. Let's say you have Beatty, that's a brand. And then underneath each brand are a series of relevant categorical products, all right? Now, I take profits from my Amazon and e-com sales, which is a majority of my revenue, okay? And I disperse that into real estate. So let's just say out of 100%, 100% of profit that I'm getting from Amazon and e-com, at least 75% of that's going to go to real estate, all right? I like to put a majority of it in real estate. Like I said, I'm a frugal investor. I don't like to gamble. I don't like to walk on eggshells. That's why you see such a small percentage in cryptocurrency and other things that are more speculative investments, all right? But here it is. It's pretty simple. On Amazon, okay, and with my brands and my products on e-commerce, I'm making 30 to 50%, all right? I'm making 30 to 50% profit on my products, okay? Then, when I move it into real estate, I'm trying to get 30 to 50% return on the houses that I sell. So, in the end, once I make the money on Amazon, I move it, or Shopify, I move it into real estate. I buy the house, I fix it up, I improve the equity, I improve the house, I improve everything in that, okay? I'm going to have more equity, the house is going to retain more value. Then I sell that house. After closing costs and fees and everything, I should be at an additional 60 to 100%, all right? It's very simple. 30 to 50% on Amazon, move it to real estate, 30 to 50%, and you're at 60 to 100%. So that means you're doubling your money. Now, I've been able to consistently get between 75% and 100%. Now, this varies. There's a lot of variations and a lot of variables that go into this, which we're not going to go into, depending on the area that you invest in real estate, what type of investments, etc. If you guys want to dive into that more, let me know. I'll make a video. Then what I do is I take a small percentage from the final profits and I put it into a speculative investment, or something that's a little bit more volatile, something that's a little bit more risky, but has a high payoff, which is going to be crypto for me currently. I take a small percentage, like I said, between 10 to 25%, put it into crypto, and I'm trying to see 100% gain minimum, 100, 200, 300% gains minimum. So I'm investing in a lot of these smaller altcoins. I do research, I see what's going on the back end, I see who the founders are, who are the people working on the projects. Pretty much want to see their notoriety. I want to see prior projects that they've worked on, who they are, and if I believe in the project, I believe in the statement, the mission, then I will invest in this, all right? So like I said, none of this is investment advice. Don't go and replicate what I'm doing. I'm just showing you what I'm doing and what's working for me, building my wealth and growing my businesses as well as my net worth, okay? Then pretty much just rinse and repeat. Now, what is the goal for 2018, 2019, 2020? My goal is to keep doing all of this. Amazon, e-com, to real estate, small percentage to crypto, keep building that portfolio, building the liquidity, building my net worth, and then I'm going to get into developing and commercial real estate. I really have off to the side of Amazon, e-com, building brands. You know, that's my main passion, but I've developed a passion for real estate. What I want to do in the near future is start to develop. So buy large lots of land, all right, develop it, work with the city, work with architects, work with developers, build subdivisions, all right, build subdivisions, sell lots, or build subdivisions, work with a builder, build houses 10, 20, 30 deep, and then sell them all, or sell them to portfolio investors, and then commercial real estate. I haven't been doing any rental properties because I don't want to do the 1 to 4 units. I want to do the 16 and plus, all right? There's big money in that, and when I get into real estate for renting, I want it to be passive income. So I want to see 10% return annually without me worrying about anything. I want to have a project manager take care of everything, and I want 10% minimum annually, all right? So 16 units and up. I really would like to get into 100 units. So that's why I haven't been doing any rentals. I've just been doing the fix and flip. So this is my strategy. This is my investments, my income, and then this is my strategy that I've been using to build my net worth, all right? I want to see in the comment section below, what are you guys doing to build your net worth? What are your guys' goals in 2018? Do any of these make sense? Are you guys doing any of these? Let me know. I read all the comments. I will answer any questions in the comments. If you found this interesting, if you found this valuable, please give the video a thumbs up. If you're new and you stuck to the end, go ahead and smash the subscribe button. Click the notification bell. That way you're notified each and every day when I launch a new video, as well as I do live stream where I answer each and every question live. All right, I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.